Evening, one and all, especially those on the GMT time, because across the pond it won't be the evening. This is Mr. Hazard, still recovering from the old COVID, so apologies for my sultry tones. So unfortunately the game yesterday between Hikowa and Nick was cancelled due to a necessity at home for Hikowa, so they've rescheduled now, so apologies for the short notice. So I haven't got the assistance of Zandars with me, so I will run through the lists and see what each player's flying, each captain's flying. So let's have a look at Hikowa's list. So Hikowa's got the IRW Soran. It's a Mowgli or Valdor class. They call it a Valdor class. Some people say it's the Mogi class. Whatever. A very agile fleet that Hikowa's packing. So at the start of the combat phase, the Suran can perform a green bank 2 manoeuvre. Makes up for his limited firing arc and especially his lower captain skill. It's good for getting out of arc or getting people in arc, or for just trying to navigate himself into a position. He's got Sealer, who's in action. That'll help him with some defensive elements, especially with token heavy fleets. Getting rid of the scan, not getting rid of, but preventing the expenditure of a scan or a battle stations can really mess with an opponent's offense. All 4 disruptor banks is in action. Essentially discard to get +1 attack die. Monotanium armor plating. Now, with a ship that can cloak, it might seem a bit overkill, but it does allow Hikowa to decloak, because he hasn't got a lot of decloak mitigation gimmicks. If he decloaks, he's still mitigating target locks, which is great to use against Daha Masters or Federation torpedo boats. Disruptor beams, the standard secondary weapon from the front arc. 5 dice. It's got some kick, range 1 to 3. And then he's got a Romulan and an Andorian helmsman, each with their own ability, fighting over the helm. The Romulan one essentially treats a red manoeuvre as a white at the cost of discarding him. You can't have more than 1 Romulan helmsman on the ship. And the Andorian, something you don't often see, but during the combat phase, after you complete your attack, you may discard this card to immediately perform a 1 or a 2 straight or bank. If you do so, place an Orcs beside your ship. No ship may be equipped more than 1 Andorian helmsman. So in theory, Hikowa, if he gets a shot, he can do a manoeuvre, do his bank manoeuvre, shoot, and then do another manoeuvre. So it can make him quite unpredictable. As his wingman, he's got a standard Valdor class with Liviana Sharvanek. If your ship has cloak on its action bar, place a cloak token beside your ship, then immediately perform an additional action from your action bar. It's a great captain ability. It's kind of like a discount Picard, if you will, where Picard would give you a free action. Captain skill at 5. Disruptor beams again, bumping up the offense. Romulan helmsman, like we said, dealing with the red manoeuvres, making them white, great for the come about manoeuvre. And then Riley, Aldrin Shepherd, action, disable this card to perform an additional green manoeuvre with a speed of 1. Your ship cannot be target locked this round. If there's already a target locked on your ship, remove it. So essentially it's monotanium armor plating mixed in, again with some additional navigational gimmicks, manoeuvring gimmicks, making use of the limited firing up that he's got going on. And then his booster ship was the Zindi, the Marathas, a nice all-round ship that's blessed in the field twice this game. So it's got some great offense, and then the aquatic count, so you can discard them for some one-time defense. And then the escape pod allows you to put it onto a friendly ship. Degra, buffing up the particle beam weapon. And then if you've got shields, you can disable them to reroll. So just all round, just a nice ship. Let's move on to Nick's. So both players are almost set up. So watch them on the second screen. So Nick's packing a smaller, a larger number of ships in his fleet, but a smaller price tag. So here we go. So he's got the standard Romulan science vessel with Denatra for that range 1 +1 attack dice buff for its friendly ships. Projected status field, action, stop someone from shooting at range 1 to 2 from the RSV, disable their shields, and then the RSV has -2 dice. Also that ship can't shoot. Great for just stun locking someone for a turn for that crucial moment, and then Quark with a hidden card. And that's backing up the first of the 2 offensive ships, the Clophos. A ship that wants to be cloaked, extra attack dice when cloaked when attacking, and if he's not in the primary arc as a secondary ship ability, he'll get some more conversions. Shakar Eden, when attacking he may reroll all of his blank results. Com Station to share the captain's skill of another ship with him. Drex to make up for that missing battle stations. Disruptor Blast for a double tap. Range 1 to 2 granted. And then Klingon Beck, just to add a nice 1-point expenditure, converts a hit to a crit. You never know when that's useful. That's backing up Ducat's, the infamous Ducat's Bird of Prey. With Gen Khan Singh, he'll copy the highest captain skill on the board, which rolls back into the com station. So these guys will likely be flying nearby. Battle Hardened for the action token efficiency. Genesis effect with a hidden crew. Torpedo Fusillade for something that makes a lot of squadrons worry when they're flying together. And then Worf, because the ship typically wants to be cloaked anyway, for some blank conversion. So all over a very consistently hard-hitting ship. And then he's also got the Zindi, like I said, a good all-round ship, and not really much else to say about a decent dial, good all-round ship. Complements any list it's put with. Right, let's feed on through to the stream. So I've got the dice cam working today, and you can clearly see the 2 guys' boards. So I'm just going to patch them through now. Hello there. Alright, should have muted myself then, shouldn't I? So intro is all done. I'm just sorting out the desktop audio for you guys. Yeah, that'd probably help, wouldn't it? There you go. Yeah. There you go. Just say something for me quickly.
No.
Yeah, perfect. Audio's coming through.
Right.
Brilliant. So I'm going to leave you guys to it for the time being. I'll pipe in every now and then for some commentary. But I don't want to be putting my voice on this stream too much at the moment. Right, peace.
Yep. See you later.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'll go with that.
You need to go a little bit further back because you are literally on the yellow line.
There we go. Alright, that's my 4, so you're 4.
My 4 is going to go. Okay, I've got a 5 and a 7.
You're 5 next then.
Standard of Aldor. There.
Okay, my 6s. Which is, at the moment, all of my ships, because Gen Khan doesn't activate yet. I'm good with that.
And then Sharan. Over here.
Awesome. Go with that map, if you're alright.
Yeah.
Yep. Have you got any start of game gimmicks that you need to do?
As far as I know.
Okay. So Khan is now going to be a 7, I think. That's your highest, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Khan is a 7. Okay, and we can do the first dials then.
Ready when you are.
Okay, no worries. So it will be you're moving first at 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start the timer and good luck.
Okay.
Timer starting now.
Cindy.
Yep.
1 turn and evade.
Okay.
Your car.
My 4 forwards. And I'll take a battle stations. You're 5.
Two green.
So Nick's gone with
And then cloak.
strength in numbers at one edge of the board to try and dominate there. Hikowa, with a fleet like his, as you'd expect, is
My 6s. So Clothos first.
It looks like he's trying to
4
pull the battle
forwards.
towards the planets, trying to
Cloak.
reduce the amount of shots incoming. He's
And
got a motor
Denatra.
that Maratus down on the top left there as
4
quick as he can,
forwards.
that's Indy ship. Because Nick's not going to hold back by
And
the looks of it.
Cloak. And it is then your 7.
Two green. Cloak.
Okay. My bird of prey. 4 forwards. Cloak. And that is it. No combat.
Mm-hmm.
So end phase.
Mm-hmm.
And that is it for the end phase.
Uh-huh.
So moving into the planning phase.
I'm gonna flip the thing round.
Yep, no worries. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything in the planning phase, so... Dials. Yeah, I think so. Okay, start of activation.
I can see
No,
Nick.
I'm not going to do that.
He's got to commit at this point. I think there's a strong
Oh,
chance
yeah, I'm going to
of
leave it.
catching
So,
him or off guard if he mows
it'll be
straight
my
down,
4 to move first.
especially with the positioning of the two
4
Valdors.
forwards.
Yeah, there you go, motoring for it.
Battle stations.
Even if Hikowa does a 4 forward, he's going to be in there.
And then it's your 4 and 5.
So my 4, 2 green, and he's gonna target lock. At my 5. 3, and he is also going to target lock.
I think an opportunity for the Shepherd card would have been good there. Try and swing around, get behind Nick nice and
Okay.
early.
My Clothos. I'm going to do 4 forwards. And I will do Drex. There's my little Drex token. And the Denatra will go forwards. And just take an evade. My 7 moves first, so Ducat. We'll do that. Take a target lock on your Zindi ship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then your 7.
They are going to evade.
Hikowa needs to be putting some pressure on with the two Valdor classes to try and compensate for the incoming shots.
Start the combat phase. That's Bird of Prey will take a battle
station
stations as well.
So those Valdors need to be putting pressure on.
And I
that
think
right side
that's
of the
all I
table
got for
as soon as he
start
can.
of the combat phase. Nothing on that. Yep. Okay, that's cool. So, you're shooting first at 7, but you haven't got a shot. So my 7 to shoot first then. So my Ducat's Bird of Prey. Will take a shot on your Maratus.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be a range 3 shot. With 4 dice, but 1 extra from Denatra. And I will spend the target lock
Mhm.
on those two there. And spend the battle stations
So I'm
for 4 hits and 1 crit.
I'm going to use Aquatic Counselor. I'm going to use the second half.
So that's discard, is it? Yeah, discard for an extra 2 dice, okay. So that's 4 defense dice, including the
So
range.
this will go underneath the escape pod.
Yeah.
One, two, three, four.
Oh,
Evade.
Oh,
nice.
Good roll.
Rolled on to an evade.
Definitely.
So hit crit.
Those
that's
decent evade dice account.
shield's
I've
on.
got a good relationship with them. Recall that from the game I had with him. His evade dice were hot. It's a good start for him. Definitely, Marat, the Zindi ship
Okay.
might pull through this.
Next up, we've got the Clothos.
Mhm.
I'm going to use Disruptor Blast.
Mhm.
No, I might not be in range actually. Scratch that. No, can't use Disruptor Blast. Never mind. Yeah, just a plain old range 3 shot. So it would be decloak. Do its shot. And this one would be 3 dice plus 1 because it's cloaked from the Clothos' ability, plus 1 more from Denatra. And Shakar says I can reroll flank results, so I'll reroll these 2.
Mhm.
And Drex converts 1 to a crit and all others to hits. So 3 hits, 2 crits. And this one is just 2 dice for you.
Nick bringing the hurt.
One evade.
So 3 hits and 1 crit. Sorry. 2 hits, 2 crits.
One, two. Yes. Reduce agility. Okay. And this. What called breach? Okay. Cool.
Say so.
It doesn't matter anyway. Do whatever you want with that.
Yeah, no worries.
As it dies,
Escape pod goes. Is it
1
range 1 to
to
3, isn't it?
yeah.
So yeah, that would have probably been just your
Santa
Baldor here, yeah.
So,
Okay, I've got a few things to do in the end phase, if that's okay.
mhm.
So in the end phase, I'm going to do Genesis effect,
Mhm.
because I'm in range of a planet now, and I'll reveal Uhura, and there'll be 2 time tokens. So that's the first thing. well, actually, it'd be one time token because it's one comes off directly in the end phase. And then the other thing is, will I decloak yet? No, I'm not going to decloak. No, that's the other thing. So that's my end phase gimmicks. I have a planning phase gimmick.
Okay. So I'm going to flip this back round.
Yep, no worries. So in the planning phase, Quark is going to reveal cloaked mines, and I'm going to place them immediately. So, yeah, okay, I'm going to lock that there. So that gets discarded now. The battle stations is gone. Uncloaked. Decloak. Shields up. Right. So yeah, can move on to dials now. Yep. Okay. So you're moving first. No, I'm still moving first at 4.
Yeah, still moving first.
Okay. So 1 forwards. And I'll take a. Oh no, I can't. You're cloaked. Never mind. I'll take 8 battle stations. And then you're 5.
3 hard. And I'm going to... Okay, I'll keep it as a red, so...
Okay. My 6s. So the Clothos. Gonna do a 2 forwards. And cloak. And the science vessel, 2 forwards. And evade. Next, you're 7.
One green. Evade.
Okay. Yeah, Ducat's bird of prey. 3 forwards. Cloak. And I think that might be it.
Mhm.
Not going to be any shooting this round.
No.
So, yeah, end phase.
Mhm.
Time token off Uhura. And I will decloak my Romulan science vessel as well.
So, move this.
Yep, okay. Start of the activation phase.
Mhm.
I will use Uhura to place 3 time tokens on her and increase the range of all the upgrades of the Clothos by 1. I'll just pop a little mini Uhura card down next to my Clothos,
Mhm.
just to remind me. So I'll also do Com Station. I will disable it and choose the captain skill of Khan, and basically I'm copying Khan's captain skill, so I'll be captain skill 7 on this one as well, just for this particular round. So, disable comm station, and temporarily become a 7. Okay, that's my activation stuff. Have we flipped this arrow this turn?
I don't think so, no.
No. Okay, so it's me move first, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's
Your
fine.
fault.
So my 4 is going to do hard 2,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll take a battle stations. Next, it's your 5.
1 green, gets rid of the ox. Fortunately, they can't shoot because the closest is going through the planet.
Yeah.
So we shall big for now.
Okay. My 6 next, my Romulan science vessel. Going to do a hard 2. And it will just take an evade. And then it is my 7s both moving first now. So the...
It's alternating.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've got
I'm
2
sure.
7s now, so...
I've got 1 7, so I'm pretty sure it's alternating.
Okay, I mean, I think it's just all of my 7s and then it's your 7s. But the Klothos is going to do that nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got Uhura with it, and the Klothos will use Drex as its action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, I'm happy if you want to move your 7 first, but otherwise I'll move my 7. I'll just move my 7, it's okay. So my other 7 is going to do that. And take... I'll do a sensor echo.
Mm-hmm.
Forward, right, 1. Actually. Yeah, I'll still do that. Yeah, forward, right, 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you're 7.
Is a bump.
That is a bump into the planet, yeah. Just nudge it backwards a bit and then, yeah, be about there. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Start of the combat phase. I'll take a battle stations on Ducat's bird of prey. And it will be your 7 shooting first.
Closest to closest. So this doesn't really matter which colour I'll pick then. If I have to shoot the science vessel.
So it's because they're parallel with each other, it'd be basically the middle, I believe, from what I can tell. And it does look like it is. You have got a shot, I think, from what I can tell looking at that. Try having a look again, hang on. That from there to there does not appear to clip the planet, so certainly not from my angle anyway.
It's not shielded.
It is shielded, it's got one shield, it's not cloaked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have the benefit of one whole shield at the cost of about 3 extra dice, or 4 extra dice.
Let's go. Yeah, we'll go into the science vessel. If we can do something about that.
Okay.
So we're going to use disruptor beams.
Okay. That's the one where you get to potentially add more damage, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It may or may not be overkill, but whatever. So, disable. 5 attack. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So into the 1 million science vessel.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 2 hit.
Okay. You haven't got any modifications or anything?
This one. Yeah, 2 hit.
Okay. Romulan Science Vessel has a base of 2 evades. So 1 evade, I'll spend my evade token for no damage.
So after attack, I'm gonna stack this as where's that gonna be there? That's gonna make a planet. That's gonna
Looks like the back of your base would clip the Maratus by the looks of it.
so would that put it in front or behind?
I would imagine it would, the back right corner would clip the Maratus base, but you're welcome to plug it in. You can always undo it if you want. It's up to you.
Let's do.
I'm going to plug in a 2 bank left and see if that clears it.
what about a 1? A 1 there. No, 1 will not clear it, okay. So we'll try a... So we'll try a 2 left back with Andorian helmsman.
Okay. If it doesn't work, you don't have to discard it, don't worry. Yeah.
Drake gonna work? Nope. And the right one is just gonna clip into the pan, isn't it? Yep. No. Not one green left. No. Okay, so yeah, so I can't do any of my maneuvering things because it's just gonna bump.
Yeah, it's a bit of a wall in front of you, isn't it?
Alright.
Okay. My combat now.
There, I'm gonna flip this to red. So
I will begin with Ducat's Bird of Prey. We got range 3 shot there. Yeah, okay. Got range 3 shot with Ducat's Bird of Prey. Decloak. Don't have the benefit of Denatra this time, unfortunately. So it will be 4 dice. Okay, rolling. Oh, okay. I never get good rolls like that, so 3 hits and a crit. So Valdor is lucky enough to get 2 evade, isn't it? 2 evade dice.
And then 4 for click.
Plus range as well.
Range 3.
Yeah, so a juicy 7 evade dice. Okay.
Takes 1 crit.
Takes 1 crit onto the hull. Oh dear.
Okay.
That's going to make recloaking a bit of a problem. Okay. Played a game against Haz last night, and I took a stunned helmsman, which was a real pain in the arse. It took me several rounds to clear it. Okay, the Clothos also at 7.
I thought that was a
Gonna decloak.
Spacial ray at first.
This time I'm going to perform my Disruptor Blast attack.
Could be hard turns, red, could be...
So I place 3 time tokens on it, and I'll be making this attack twice. So it's a 3 standard base, +1 for Clothos, +1 for Denatra. 4. That's a 5th one for Denatra. And Shakar lets me reroll blanks. And I will Drex that into 3 hits, 2 crits.
Mhm.
And that one is against, yes, 6 dice this time.
What a made. This
So
one.
2 hits, 2 crits. Poor Sealer.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna play this for you again.
And my second attack. Shikari rolls the blanks. And Drex converts 2 hits, 2 crits.
Mhm.
Thing is, your fleet has a lot of maneuverability. That's what's really good about it. The sort of strike, then you can turn around a lot quicker and try and get behind the enemy as well.
So that's another crit. So this will be dead.
Cry havoc!
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye bye.
And then no more shots. So end phase, I'll take off a time token off Uhura, time token off Disruptor Blast. And I'm now decloaked on all of my other ships.
Mhm.
And comm station is off, which means Clothos is back down to a 6.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. I've got nothing at the start of activation at the moment, so my 4. 1 forwards,
Mhm.
take a battle stations.
My 5?
You're 5, yeah. Oh. Now, no, I think that cleared, actually. I think it was actually the token that it hit there. Try again. Oh, it actually does. I can see a gap. If you have a look, there is an actual, the slimmest of gaps.
How do you bring up the magnifier?
M. Yeah, and you can zoom in with the wheel, but there is a.
So are we using
So that-
the white bits?
So the nubs do count, but there is still a gap between the nub and my base.
Okay.
So yeah, so you've cleared that.
Okay, I'm going to use 1 minute helmsman so it is not a red maneuver.
Yep. You got your action.
And that action being mid-phase.
Okay. My 6s. The Clothos. Gonna do a 1 forwards. And recloak. The Romulan science vessel is going to hit the planet, unfortunately. Move it back a little bit. So nothing on that one. And then my Ducat's Bird of Prey is going to recloak as well. And the start of the combat phase, Ducat's Bird of Prey will take battle stations. Okay, you ready for my shots? Ducat's Bird of Prey is...
Looks like range 1.
Does look like range 1 by the, again, the smallest of margins. Actually, I can see a gap. I can actually see a gap. And actually, I think can't remember who it was, but someone was saying that the best way to determine is if you can see it from the other side. And I can't see the Valdor's base poking through, so I'm happy to call that range 2.
Okay.
So Ducat gets a range 2, just in range of Denatra. So it'll be a 4 dice attack plus Denatra. Yeah. Decloak. And roll. And I've been completely neglecting him this whole game, but Worf, while I'm attacking, while I'm cloaked, all blanks convert to hits. And I'll spend the battle stations to make it 4 hits, 1 crit.
I will definitely spend one of the evade token.
2 hits, 1 crit. Warp core breach.
Again.
Oh god. Have you? That's it. You've pulled out 2 warp core breaches so far, haven't you? That's unlucky. I suppose at least one was on a dying ship, I suppose. Okay. Next it will be my Clothos. At range.
For this, I will activate the counselor and I will discard.
Yeah. No, that's a fair shout. So the evade token was spent last turn, wasn't it? Last one. Okay. So Clothos is at range 1. So it will be a standard of 1, 2, 3, plus the Clothos ability while he's cloaked, plus Denatra, plus range 1. Okay, rolling. And Shakar can reroll blanks. And so that is 4 hits, 1 crit.
Dismount fucking invade dice.
So 3 evaded. So 1 hit, 1 crit. Oh no. And that's the game, isn't it?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, definitely not playing this fucking fleet again.
I mean, I built this list as an alpha strike. It's like it gets progressively weaker as the game goes on. Torpedo fuselages are 1 use only. Once I start decloaking, it's very hard for me to recloak. Comm stations disabled, Uhura and disrupt the blast. Projector stasis field is it's a one-trick pony, but if it gets all its tricks off, that's what it's supposed to do anyway.
I had more fun using my fucking Excelsiors than I did with this.
And that's because Excelsiors are awesome.
Yeah. One was a scanner ship, one was an anti-cloaking ship.
I have not had much fun in the way of scan tokens being used against me in this tournament, I can say that. I've got a bit of a rivalry going with Jed, who keeps absolutely demoralising me with his scan token fleets. So yeah, maybe scan tokens are the way to go. Scan tokens are for the future. Well, thanks for the game.
Yeah, there was.
And yeah, I'll probably
bringing this fucking fleet again.
I'll probably see you in the next tournament then.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Nice one, guys. Thanks for the game.
Thanks for streaming it.
I try. And I'll catch you later. But yeah, back on the Excelsiors. Yeah, that had a foundation it was a good foundation to work with. And as Nick said, I think scans is the way to go with it. Either you go hard with evade dice, or in my experiences, there's so much evade dice mitigation out there, you're better off focusing on the offense and trying to get those hits in. But kudos to you for bringing, a manoeuvrable fleet and a ship that doesn't get much play on the table. Credit where it's due.
Nice looking ship. I always like the Valdors.
Right.
Thanks to Star Trek Nemesis, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thanks. I'll see you next time.
Cheers,
Yeah, no
guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
See.
Lovely jubbly. That concludes this evening's entertainment. Evening if you're on GMT. I hope you enjoyed the game. Nick's got that win under his belt that'll help his confidence grow again. Hikowa stated himself in a way back to the drawing board. He did fly in a really nice Excelsior list in the previous tournament, so maybe you can bring that back again, who knows. But at the end of the day, good game by both. Nice sportsmanship, and I'll see you tomorrow evening for my game against the current Star Trek Attack Wing World Champion Scott. For him and I for our round 3 match. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and love.